Most high performers I talk to aren't lacking awareness. In fact, it's usually the opposite. They are extremely aware. They know exactly what they need to do. They know where they hesitate. They know where they're overthinking. And they know the conversations they're avoiding. And if you ask them to explain it, they could walk you through every detail about it. Where it came from, how they keep doing it for how long. So the issue isn't confusion. The issue is this. Why isn't what you know changing what you do? Let that sit for a minute, because that's the real question. I want you to think about something simple. You know you need to have a conversation with someone on your team. You've thought about it, what you will say, how they will respond. You've replayed it in your mind 1,000,000 times. Maybe you've even journaled about it. You understand why you're avoiding it. And then you still don't do it. Or you delay it, or you soften it, or you just kind of go into it and don't actually say the thing that needed to be said. That's not lack of awareness. That's something else entirely. Now, most tools in the personal growth, personal performance space are built around one idea. If you can see it and recognize it, then you can change it. So with that in mind, everything points toward more awareness, more reflection, more processing. Let me track it. Let me journal it. Let me relive it and understand where this comes from. And again, none of that is really wrong, and it actually can be useful because for a lot of people, it's the first time they've ever slowed down enough to even see what's happening, to even have any awareness level of their patterns. But here's the problem. That is where most solutions stop. Awareness shows you the pattern. Processing helps you understand it, but neither one removes it. So what happens over time is very subtle. You get better and better at describing and recognizing that loop. You start saying things like, I know I do this when, or this comes from my childhood, or I've noticed a pattern where I get triggered by. And it feels like progress. But guess what? You're in the moment again, and the same thing happens. The same hesitation, the same delay, that same internal feeling of resistance. And that's the disconnect that most people can't explain. It's also where most high performers get very frustrated because now it's not just happening, it's like you're watching it happen to you in real time and you still can't stop it. That's where it starts to feel like, what's wrong with me? Why do I react in this way? And here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just trying to solve a problem at the wrong level. Because that reaction, the hesitation, the internal pull to avoid or delay something, that's not being generated by thought. It's being generated by your nervous system, which means it shows up first. Emotion shows up before logic and before reasoning. So by the time you become aware of it, it's already in motion. That's why thinking doesn't override it. So, what do we do instead? This isn't about discipline. It's not that you need to try harder. It's not that you need another strategy, another system, or an accountability partner. It's that you're using cognitive tools to try to solve something that isn't cognitive. As I always say, you can't use a logical tool to solve an emotional issue. It's that mismatch that is the entire issue. So if awareness were enough, believe me, you would already be done with any of those patterns. The fact is, you're not a failure. It's just feedback, and you're working at a layer that can't create the change you're looking for. So you need to go deeper and look at a deeper level of your nervous system to find where those patterns are actually starting at the emotional level. And when you start to look there, you're ahead of everyone else.